This man shaved his face 62 times in a single day. Every time he finished shaving, his beard would instantly grow back. After 2 hours of this, his face wasn't any smoother. In fact, the beard just kept getting thicker. Finally, he gave up, because God was messing with him. A few days earlier, God had told him to build Noah's Ark. He said a flood was coming soon, and the man was chosen to save everyone. The man obviously didn't buy it. He got in his car and tried to leave, but the next second, God appeared right there in his car. The man tried to flag down a cop for help, but the cop was God too. Panicking, he looked around, and realized all the pedestrians and drivers were him. God had even taken out loans in his name, and bought a huge plot of land downtown. The man was losing his mind. He had no choice but to build the ark. As he worked away, the ark slowly took shape. Neighbors came to gawk at the strange construction. The man had no time to explain himself. As his beard grew longer and longer, God gave him a tattered robe to wear, making him look like a total lunatic. If he refused to wear it, his clothes would vanish the moment he stepped outside. But he had an important meeting today, so he put the robe on underneath, and wore his suit over it. He thought that would work, but when it was his turn to speak at the meeting, his suit instantly turned into the tattered robe. His boss fired him on the spot. His wife left him in disgust. The man had no choice but to keep building. The media soon caught wind of the story. They ran reports that made him a laughingstock. Officials even planned to demolish the ark. But then animals from the forest arrived. They formed a protective barrier, keeping people from getting close. With the animals' help, construction moved quickly. The ark was finished just in time, right before the prophesied flood. By then, the man's hair had gone completely white. Like a prophet, he raised his arms, and the animals boarded the ark. People watched in disbelief. The man warned them from the deck to get on board, but they still didn't believe a flood was coming. They mocked him as a madman. Then police arrived with a demolition crew. Everyone waited for the ark to be torn down. Suddenly the sky darkened and winds began to howl. The man knew the flood was real. He warned everyone one last time to get on the boat. Just then a massive roar echoed in the distance. The enormous dam above the city suddenly collapsed. A wall of water came rushing toward them. Everyone panicked. They ran screaming toward the ark. Moments later, the flood destroyed everything in its path, but the ark saved them all. No one could mock him anymore, because now he had taken God's place.